what I call my monster is my last student loan for Great Lakes. My balance is $22,802, and the goal is to finish this by 2022, so 2 years. I want to be completely debt free by Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. As always, you guys, thank you so much for coming back and joining me on today's video. Within today's video, as we can see, we are going to be a cash stuffing, which is a very special and important cash stuffing for me. So I am so excited to get this done. We are going to be stuffing my first paycheck for the month of March from my full-time job, and I received that paycheck on March 11th. If this happens to be your first time here on the channel, of course, hello and welcome. My name is Monet. I'm 25 years old, and here on this channel, I am dedicated to better learning how to manage my money, and the cash envelope system really helps me out with that. And I am also in the process of eliminating my debt, and I use the debt snowball method. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, something you enjoy watching, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Join the family. We would love to have you, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get started with the cash stuffing. All right, so we are back with my cash breakdown sheet. I do create all of the budget sheets myself, so for anybody that is interested in the papers and the sheets that I use on my channel, I have a whole budget kit available within my Etsy shop, and you can digitally download that and use the papers or use anything on the shop that you think would be helpful. I would really appreciate the support, you guys, and I'm always happy and enjoy hearing that they are beneficial for you all. So yeah, just be sure to check the link in the description for everything from the products that I use. Always check out the description box. So when it comes to the cash breakdown, we already went ahead and wrote down the categories. So let's go ahead and tell our money exactly where to go. So within our first paycheck, we are always going to cover our expenses first, and we are always going to pay rent first. Just want to make sure that we have that covered, and I split my rent across 2 paychecks, and this will be my rent that is due on April 1st. So I'm going to put aside $630 for that. After that, we get into my car payment that is going to be due on the 21st this month, and that is a total of $117. Following my files for my internet, which is $60. And then we have gas for my car. I'm going to set aside $40. And these are all of the things that I do not take physical cash out for. I let them stay in my account either because they are on auto pay, or I just find it more convenient not having to take the cash out. So for a total, that's going to be $847 for my expenses. So now we can go ahead and move over here to the cash portion. And these are the things that I like to take cash out for, and they really just help me in terms of my spending. I normally get questions about how I use this system and how I spend my cash in real life whenever I do my cash stuffing videos. So if you aren't aware, I did go ahead and upload a little vlog last week, and I will go ahead and link that video in the cards. So be sure to check that out if you want to get a little bit more detail on how you can use it. And it was just a nice day to spend with me. I really appreciated that you guys enjoyed the videos and enjoy the vlogs, particularly because, you know, they do take effort to make and create. So I'm just happy that you guys enjoy them. So getting back to the cash, the first thing we're going to put aside is spending. Spending, I'm going to give myself $55. I gave myself $5 more. I normally give myself $50, but it's going to be a nice little weekend this weekend, so I gave myself an extra $5 just in case. And then we get into groceries. Groceries, yet again, I am going to increase. I'm going to put it at $140 because last time when I went, I still felt like I did not have enough. So I'm just going to increase it again. And hopefully this will be the last time, and this will get me for the next 2 weeks. Then we move on to toiletries. Toiletries is going to be $50. Clothing is going to get $20. And eating out is getting $25. So totaling up everything within the cash section, that comes to $290. So now we can go ahead and move on to my sinking funds. The first one is going to be annual payments, and that's $20. Car maintenance is going to receive $50. Car insurance is getting $75. Christmas will get $40. Gifts is getting $20. Medical $10. And vacation will get $50. So if we total up everything in our sinking funds, that gives us $265. Okay, you guys, now we move over to extra debt. I'm sure I'm going to put it within the thumbnail, so I'm sure we all know what this is. And if you are a regular watcher, you would notice that I did not put Great Lakes up here in the section for cash, because I am just going to write Great Lakes down here at the bottom for extra debt payments. And you guys, if everything goes correctly, because you never know with student loans, this will be my last payment for Great Lakes. All I have left to pay is $403, and that is what I am setting aside today from my paycheck. It's not official that my student loans are paid off. I will let you guys know when that happens, but with this paycheck, I should be able to pay off Great Lakes. Yay! Can you believe it, guys? I was telling my mom the other day, like, it's a very surreal feeling. Like, I know I'm about to pay off my loans, but I don't feel like I'm about to pay off my student loans. It's like, I don't believe it. Like, I think something is up, like somebody's playing a trick on me or something. But yeah, guys, $403. That's all I need to be done with my student loans. It was a long process, very stressful, calling them, making sure that they do everything right. And to know that this will be my last payment, I'm just at a loss for words, honestly. So yes, that is my big, exciting celebration this week. I'm going to treat myself this week. I'm going to do all the things that I enjoy doing, because that's just a very big accomplishment for myself. So now we get into my savings. I also have a section here for savings. I typically fund my savings with my side income, but with the week that I've been having in my real job, I have not had time to sit down and film a side income stuffing, and I still want to be consistent with my savings challenge because I want to save $5,000 by the end of this year, and I have to keep up with that challenge weekly in order to achieve it. So I've received the money from my side income, I just haven't taken the time to put it within the envelope. So we're taking out $200 for my savings as well. And then we have a rollover, which is like a cushion or a buffer, and I always set aside $5 for that. So today when I go to the bank, I'm taking out $290 plus $265 plus $403 plus $200. So that means today we will be stuffing $1,158. All right, you guys, so there we go. As always, a breakdown telling your money exactly where to go. It is very simple. And with that, I am now just going to head to the bank and get the cash. And when I come back, we'll get started with stuffing our envelopes. All right, everyone, so we are back from the bank and we have our cash right here for us. So I am going to lay out the money as usual and get the setup ready. And once I'm ready to go, I'll bring you guys right on back. All right, everyone, so here we go. We got our binder right here that holds our sinking funds. We have our cash envelope for Great Lakes, and then these are the cash dividers that I like to keep within my wallet for the spending that I do 24/7, and then of course our cash lined up at the top. So as always, we are going to get started with our cash envelopes, and this will be the last time we have to stuff Great Lakes. You know what? I'm gonna save this for last. I'm gonna put Great Lakes last just because I want to save it for the end, even though we already know how much it's gonna be. But just for my sake, I'm gonna do that last. So instead, we are going to get started with the cash dividers. So within my cash dividers, I am participating in the dollar challenge. So what that is that anything within these categories, I like to take any singles that I come across, set them to the side, I put them in a jar, and then at the end of the year, we are going to count that jar and see how much we saved. So the first one up we have today is going to be spending. Spending, we have $5 and $1 left over. So I'm going to set this to the side and put that in the jar. And then we are going to add $55 today. I believe I took it out in a 20, 2 10s, and 3 5s. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. So yes, $55, and then adding the 5 that we had left over, that's now a total of $60, and this should be enough, hopefully, to let me enjoy and splurge on myself a little bit over the weekend. I'm going to be hanging out with my mom and my best friend because that is my ride or die support team, so I love hanging out with them. And like I said, we're just going to do some fun things, go out to eat, chill in the house, play some games. We are very chill people, so that should be enough just to do a little bit of things. After that, we get into my groceries. So groceries today is getting $140, and that's all in 20s. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So that's 140 for groceries. Add a 20, that's 160. Now, if I can't get groceries for 160 within 2 weeks, it's a problem in this world. All right, next up it is toiletries. Toiletries is going to be getting $50. Looking to see if I have any dollars. I do not. So adding what I have to toiletries, that will now give me a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5. So that's $105. And within my toiletries, I think I'm going to start replenishing my makeup collection. I used to be into makeup, but you know, since everyone's been at home and we haven't had to go back to work, there's been no need for me to like wake up, put makeup on and stuff. And I want to slowly build up all my makeup again, you know, for those nights when I go out and everything, because makeup is expensive. And I remember before I started budgeting, makeup and eating out, those were like my 2 overspends monthly. So the next thing that we're going to get into will be clothing. Clothing is going to get $20. This is another thing I'm gonna have to beef up because with me staying at home, I'm gaining weight. I'm not fitting any of my clothes anymore. So it's going to be a need for me to shop and get some more clothes. I see I have some singles here, so I will set that to the side. So now within my clothing, I have 20, 40, 60, 65. So $65 for clothing. And then we have eating out. Eating out is going to get $25. A 20 and a 5 will give us that. And we have some singles here as well. Set that to the side. And with my 10, I now have 20, 30, 35. So $35 for eating out. I have been doing really good with eating out. After I went grocery shopping and I spent all that money, I kept telling myself, you're gonna stay home, you're gonna eat, because you spent too much money already just on groceries. So miscellaneous, this is just a category that I like to keep empty. I use it to put money back into my account whenever I use my card online or anything like that. So now that my cash dividers are stuffed, I'm going to put it in my wallet. Oh, and I think this is gonna be you guys' first time seeing my wallet. I went and got the black one. I had the tan one, but now I have the black one. And I'm liking it. It's a nice change. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put my dividers back in. And there we go. I am stuffed and ready for the week. So looking at our dollars from our challenge, we were able to save $1, 2, 3, 4, $5 from this week. Not too bad. So let me go ahead and get our jar. And we will add our dollars. All right, after our dollar challenge, we know we have our coin challenge. So it's the same concept. We're just setting aside any coins that we have for the year, and we will count it up at the end to see what we saved. I have a good amount of change this time, so I'm excited to add it because it's been making my wallet so heavy and thick. So I'm excited to get rid of it. All right, there we go. We added our coins. All right, so now we can go ahead and get into our sinking funds. All right, so we will start with my annual payments, and that will be getting $20. And I should have to use this envelope soon because my annual payment for Hulu and I believe Amazon Prime are due this month. So this will be getting decreased, but that's fine because that's what it's here for. So now within annual payments, I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. So $185. Next, after annual payments, we have car maintenance. Car maintenance is going to get 50. I just want to always be consistent and keep this envelope stuffed. So now within car maintenance, we have 100, 200, 300, 1, 2. So $302 within car maintenance. After that, it is car insurance. That's going to be $75. So 50, 20, and 5. 50, 70, 75. And we will add that to what we have so far. And that puts car insurance at 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. $375 for car insurance. Okay, now we move into Christmas. Christmas is going to get $40. 2 20s will give us that. And adding 40, we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190. So $190 so far within my Christmas. Up next, it is gifts. Gifts is going to get $20. Gifts took a big hit this week because I did gift my dad a meal, and it was more than I anticipated, but you know, it's fine. I don't really have any gifts coming up until Mother's Day, so that gives me like 2 months to try and replenish it. So right now in my gifts, I have 20, 25, 26, 27. So $27. All right, now we can move into medical. Medical is going to get $10, so a $10 bill. And adding 10, we now have 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. So $342. All right, after medical, we move to vacation, which we see, dun dun dun, it's empty. So I was telling you guys that I was going to be using this envelope soon. I planned a girls trip with my girls that I have not seen in forever, so I wasn't too upset about taking the money out. And then I also told you guys about the trip that I was planning with my mom. So yeah, all of this vacation money has been used. It was a little bit above what I was expecting, but honestly, I would rather fully empty out this envelope than to swipe my credit card and have debt. So I'm just thankful that I had it, and I had enough at least to cover it, even though it was more. But now we're just going to start all over and build it up to the best that we can. I'm really now basically trying to focus on creating the spending money that I would like to use while I'm on these vacations. So yeah, that is why vacation is empty. It's getting $50, and we will watch that grow once again. All right, next up we have is our savings. Savings, we said we were putting away $200 to make up for the past 2 weeks that I haven't been able to add towards it. So taking out $200, and we will add this to savings. So now within savings, I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. We reached our first 1,000 out of 5,000 goal for the year. So that is exciting. I will be depositing this into the bank towards the end, and then I can bring out another $1,000 slip. I always love bringing those out. And since we added 1,000, we can also check off our progress on our savings challenge sheet. I do have this available on my Etsy if you don't know. If you want to participate, follow along. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. You can start it whenever you want and just track your weeks. Since we just added 1 and 2, we should be at $1,000, which is correct. All right, you guys, we are at the end, and you know what that means. It's time to pay Great Lakes. I'm so excited, you guys. So we are putting aside $403. That should be what is left. Let us count together. 1, 2, 3, 400, 401, 402, $403. Going straight to Great Lakes so I never have to see them again. To be done with my student loans at the age of 25. Like, I said that I can do it, but guys, I truly did not think I would be capable. I started this channel really to dominate my debt, and to see it come to life and accomplish these goals, I don't believe that it could have happened. It's just amazing to see that it did. And of course, I'm going to tell you guys all of the time, a big shout out to you all. This is not possible without you all. This comes from the support that you guys give me, from your support with helping my shop, because I was able to eliminate my debt with the help of people purchasing products from my shop. When I was going out there overworking myself with the DoorDash and the Uber Eats, late nights, guys, late nights. So definitely, if you are just starting and you feel like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because when you are just starting, you don't see it, just know it can happen. All right, so let me set this to the side. We're going to take that to the bank. We're going to pay for that today, and I will update you all on the progress. All right, everyone. So just like that, we are done with our first paycheck for the month of March. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please be sure to let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you liked. Let me know some things that you would like to see. I'm always curious to see what you guys would want from me. And if you made it all the way to the end and you aren't subscribed yet and you are enjoying the content, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the family, as well as give this video a big thumbs up, because that really does help and support my channel, you all, and share it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. But as of right now, guys, that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.